I came out here thinking I was just going to do a few garden chores today. Pull a few weeds, check on the kale, see if the thyme has survived, because there's been so many dramatic weather shifts. I typically just look around my garden and see what needs to be done. And there's quite a bit to do. That's my rose garden area that is starting to bloom. And let me just tell you, somewhere between the oregano and the lettuce, there are some absolutely disrespectful weeds. And what typically happens when I am gardening is I start having thoughts, and honestly, gardening keeps doing this to me. It starts as a chore and then it turns into a therapy session I did not schedule. Now, I know some people hate weeding, but I actually enjoy it because there's something really calming about it to me, and its repetitive nature, and there's some mindlessness in it, but at the same time it helps me mentally floss. Like, my brain can actually finally exhale out here. As I started pulling these weeds, I started thinking about the weeds that grow in my mind, the little thoughts that really sneak in, and the self-deprecating talk, doubt, fear, old narratives, the stuff we usually repeat about ourselves like it is factual. Some thoughts that come: I'm behind, I'm not disciplined enough, I always mess things up, I'm too much, not enough, too late, I need to lose some weight, fix a snee. All like these weeds. You see these weeds? Those are the thoughts. We're getting rid of these thoughts just like we're getting rid of these weeds, because if you leave them long enough, they spread fast. And some of these roots, these roots are deep. They are deep. Like, why are you holding onto the earth like this? I need you guys to chill. But honestly, people are like that too. And sometimes we view ourselves in a way that's deeply rooted in places we didn't even plant. Sometimes it's planted from childhood pain, sometimes rejection, maybe disappointment, maybe comparison, sometimes survival mode. And then over time, if negativity becomes the condition we're fertile to, it flourishes. And it doesn't mean it's because it's true. It's because it's been fed. Gardening continues to teach me something beautiful every day. It is a place where I get divine downloads and lessons that I need to contemplate on and things that I need to consider. Like, just because weeds grew here doesn't mean beautiful things can't grow here too. You just have to make space, and you have to intentionally clear things out sometimes. And it doesn't have to be aggressive. You see how gentle I'm moving these? You just have to do it consistently and set time aside, a little bit at a time, to work on it. To be real with you, healing has looked more like gardening for me than some huge overnight transformation. Some days I am blooming and on fire, and some days I'm pruning. I need a prune. And some days I'm just outside staring at a leaf for emotional support and smelling it, and that counts too. I think transformation starts when we stop identifying with every weed we see. A negative thought appearing doesn't mean it belongs there permanently. You can notice it and pull it out gently and plant something new. So today's garden lesson: pay attention to what you're fertilizing, because what you nurture will grow. And what you repeatedly speak of yourself eventually takes root too. Maybe this season isn't about becoming someone entirely different. Maybe it's just about clearing enough space to finally bloom as yourself. All right, guys, let me get back to these weeds before they start paying property taxes over here. I got a lot to do. Thank you so much for spending time with me in the garden. And if this resonated with you, subscribe and grow with me. Bye, friends.